Wednesday, the 21st of April, we're on the Polytrack at Hollywood Bets Gravel. The second race, the first leg of the Place Accumulator, is a maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1,400 metres. The race due off at 20 past 1. We have a scratching or two to inform you about. Number 10, Ventriloquist, is a scratching, and number 14, Cosmic Ray, is a scratching. And that brings number 13, Straight Fire, into the race from draw 10, with apprentice Jabu Jacobs now carded to ride number 13, Straight Fire. Warren, before I cross over to you, let's catch up with the latest betting. Number 6, Let's Not Linger, from the Tony Riverland stable, is 18 to 10. Number 7, Diamonds and Toads, ever so consistent, is at 28 to 10. Number 1, Indo Marvel, is at 7 to 2. And number 3, Highborn, is at 5 to 1. They're betting 14 to 1. And upwards bar those 4 runners. Warren, I've got healthy respect for Let's Not Linger, but from a Place Accumulator point of view, the consistency of number 7, Diamonds and Toads, I've suggested him as my Place Accumulator, one of my Place Accumulator bankers for the day. I certainly wouldn't be going to put my house on number 7, Diamonds and Toads. He often seems to get into the race, or she often seems to get into the race when it's all over. But it does look something of a match race between Let's Not Linger and Diamonds and Toads. Or do you give number 1, Indo Marvel, a bit of a chance?
Well, Graham, Indo Marvel is one of my horses to watch out for. So to answer your question, yes, I certainly do give Indo Marvel a bright chance, but we'll talk about her in a moment. 6, Let's Not Linger, 7, Diamonds and Toads. The two of them certainly do look to set the standard. Let's Not Linger gets a bit of a kinder draw than she has been. You know, she's been receiving some ghastly draws fairly recently, and she now gets a kinder draw. That'll be in her favour. Knocking on the door, she's going to win soon. The same can be said for number 7, Diamonds and Toads, barring the draws comment. Knocking at the door, she's going to win her race very, very soon. So yes, the two of them do look to set the standard. Indo Marvel, well, we all know by now, I love it when horses run like this. They improve with racing, they improve with time, they improve every time they come to the races. Lyle Hewitson's going to ride. This filly's had 1 start on the Poly for a place. She gets gate 1, so she'll have a lovely smooth run in transit. For me, if she had to in fact beat the 2 fancied runners, 6, Let's Not Linger, and 7, Diamonds and Toads, I wouldn't be shocked. So I respect her, and I respect her in a big way. I am expecting more from number 3, Highborn, as I am expecting improvement from number 4, Owlette. And Graham, before I hand back to you, 2 absolute lunatics that I'd like to throw into the back end of my quartets. I'm not suggesting they can win, I'm suggesting that they can improve, and I'm expecting big improvement from 2 runners, 8, Arundel Dream, and 9, Regina's Angel. I'm just going to throw them in for 4th because I think they can improve.
Well, obviously, when you start looking beyond those 4 quoted in the betting, then there's very little to choose between the balance of them. Let's Not Linger finished a couple of lengths in front of Indo Marvel when they met on the 13th of December. That was behind She's a Keeper. We've all seen what She's a Keeper's gone on to do, so that's a pretty good form line, and suggests that Let's Not Linger should again beat Indo Marvel, particularly as Let's Not Linger's continue to improve, and being by Lingari, I think the extra 200 metres will suit Let's Not Linger ideally. So I do believe Let's Not Linger will finish in front of Indo Marvel. Diamonds and Toads, ever so consistent. For me, number 3, Highborn's got to step up a little more before I'll consider her as a winning selection. But that's race 2. It's a bit of a shallow maiden plate for fillies and mares. The outcome does appear to rest between number 6, Let's Not Linger, and number 7, Diamonds and Toads. The betting seems to have it right. Warren does have healthy respect, and why not, for number 1, Indo Marvel. The only other runner quoted in single figures is number 3, Highborn. We're not expecting a massive upset in the first leg of the Place Accumulator.